I usually don't make stuff like this, but random people annoy you at Costco in the parking lot and they bring it out of you. So imagine I'm in the parking lot, I'm waiting on a spot to back out. The spot that I'm waiting on to back out, there's somebody in the next spot right next to them loading up their car. Person that I'm waiting on starts to back out, but somebody turns in the aisle and blocks them off so they can't even pull forward to exit, the road, right? So of course the lady swings in to try to pull the spot that I'm about to park into, and as she's parking, I honk, give a light little honk, like, hey, bump, bump, hey, excuse me, ma'am, waiting here, that spot right there, I've been waiting on it. So she points to the next spot, the one that I wasn't waiting on, the one that they just got out here, they just started loading their car up. So she's like, hey, yeah, they're about to back out, you can have that one. I try to be peaceful, people, and even still, I handle it with peace. So I'm like, no, like, that's not my spot. My spot is the one you're trying to take right now. But she's already in. She's pulled in because she's blocking the lady that's backing out. She's blocking her off. So I wait for the people to load up their car. I walk in and I see the lady. She's trying to, like, do some chit chat with somebody else. I'm like, no, hold on. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. That was my spot. Because you don't signal me to go, wait on a different spot like I've already waited. So, oh, look at this. Oh, are you talking about me? You're uncomfortable? Yes. No, because I politely told her, hey, don't do that. Now, let me explain the situation. Oh, no, she's going to want to. Oh, we can talk about it. Oh, no, we all the time, bro. I used to work for Costco, bro. Now, let me tell you. So as y'all see, I wasn't making the story up. Now the thing is, I'm over here trying to tell y'all about what happened. She over here trying to tell security guard like I did something wrong. And I don't even know where I left off in the story, but pretty much I walked up to her and I just told the security guard the same thing. Like, let me tell my side since you over here talking about me. I walked up to her politely and said, hey, excuse me, ma'am, that was my spot. I was already waiting on it. Yes, I get that you pulled in the way. She was like, well, it would have been more difficult for me to get the next spot. So I just let you know that spot was getting ready to open up. And I said, hey, but that's not the spot that I was waiting on. Just like I had been waiting on that spot, now you need to get ready to wait on the next spot. Don't direct me like you some type of crossing guard signaling traffic. Like, no, just go wait for the next spot. She was like, but it would have been difficult. I get that. That's a part of parking in a parking lot. Sometimes it is difficult to get a spot. Don't just be taking others and then directing me anywhere. And that's all. And I said, and I didn't want to waste your time. However, you wasted some of my time out there in the parking lot. Now I'm wasting some of yours having this conversation that I don't think we need to have as adults, but obviously we do. And I said, okay. She said, I'm so sorry. And I just started to walk away. I didn't accept the apology because I knew she didn't mean it, right? Fast forward, not even a minute later, I get on here just to tell y'all what's going on. And she crying to the security guard about a polite man that came up and let her know that she was in the wrong. And the security guard let me know, like, bro, you good, bro. Like, I see you shopping here all the time. Like, I know you don't, I say, hey, look, I ain't have to call her out her name. I ain't make no threats because I used to work for Costco. And I know how the culture is here. Very protective, and there's nothing wrong with that. So it's just like you don't ever want to be out of line or whatever. But besides that, I was already meaning to tell you, I had saw a video online. Somebody was talking about like just the culture in grocery stores. And this is something I'm having to unlearn myself because my parents, they raised me up well. It is what it is. But they told me, like, hey, always say excuse me whenever you're trying to get by and, be polite. And sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes there's people very, very rude, very mean. I don't need to always match you with kindness. Sometimes I could just give you a cold shoulder. So when you see somebody taking a spot and they thinking you just supposed to be the bigger person, but let them know, like, hey, I'm the bigger person. I could be rowdy, but I'm just gonna be the bigger person. When you see somebody with a cart in the middle of the aisle blocking off everybody, I'm not gonna always say excuse me anymore. I'm gonna politely move your cart out the way, or I might push by it with my cart. I ain't gotta slam it, but it's like, bro, have some respect. And the thing is a lot of those people that you saying all these polite excuse me's and you trying to be super nice with, they don't have that same level of respect for you. So I'm gonna keep things even, for lack of better words. Like we gonna keep the same energy that you keep it with me. My life.